A brand new historic educational facility was dedicated and blessed earlier this year in Kona on Hawaii Island. The Keahuolu Interpretive Center provides a point of passage and shelter where groups can be oriented and prepared for the experience of visiting or working in the Keahuolu Historic Preserve. The preserve contains key elements of a traditional agricultural complex that sustained the lives of ancient Hawaiians. The center features interactive exhibits, dozens of artifacts, and a media sculpture. When fully completed, the 25-acre Keahuolu Historic Preserve will feature educational stations that traverse a system of raised boardwalk trails and footpaths leading to significant agricultural and ceremonial sites, traditional habitation complexes, monuments, and activity areas.
Hanau ka pō, hanau kumulipo I ka pō he kāne.
Hanau po ele I ka pō, he wāhine. O he e au loloa ka pō, o piha piha.
O he I ka wāwa, ke ko'ohonua Pa'akalani. Hanau ka pō akua, o lohe lohe kāne hanau ke a.
Hanau kanaka o mehe lau, a hina vale kanaka e kaka I nei.
O kanaka lele vale, o kanaka neila. Wow!
Our ancestors settled in Hawaii thousands of years ago, the first people of this land. Hawaiians lived in harmony with the environment, studying and learning about our natural world. Earth is honua, alive, beloved, and sacred. Mokupuni, the land, sea and sky, together. Okeia keola, home.
Aloha waipi o Pa'akalani, aina ua nani ka wailele.
Our kupuna thrived in places such as Waipio Valley, desirable for its fresh water, protective walls, and rich soil. Kalepo Momona.
Ua lai ka nohona me hai wahine I ka poli aloha o haina kōlo.
Hawaiian civilization flourished. Villages were established all around the island, and ahupua'a, districts, were carved as formal community boundaries, often designed to include diverse landscapes necessary for sustainability. In coastal areas, makai, villagers were dedicated to the management and harvest of the sea. In the moist and fertile mountains, Moka, Kanaka advanced the science of uniquely Hawaiian farming techniques. Akamai.
Kona kai o pua I ka lai o pua hi nano I ka mali
Kona became a favorite place of many Hawaiian rulers for hundreds of years. He aina ali'i o Kona, pleasing because of its mild climate, fertile volcanic soil, and abundant fishing. Majestic Hualalai, towering over Kona, protects and nurtures by capturing rain-filled clouds. Kona Kaiopua. Along its oceanside slopes is Keahuolu, sacred ahupua'a, between Lanihaunui, Lanihauiki, and Kealakehe. Keahuolu Makai fronts a vast leeward ocean accessible from calm, protected areas along the shore. Rich fishing grounds, ko'a, were identified and managed by the early Makai residents, like Hale'opa'o. Other area ko'a are Ka'iwi and Hi'iakanoholai. Ohakuloa is a sacred ohakupiko. Punawai, springs, move with the tides and collect in ponds, like this loko close to the seashore, a fragile habitat for indigenous plants and animals. Opai'ula, bright red shrimp, were used as fishing bait. The coastal area contains a vast number of petroglyphs carved into the soft and flat pahoehoe lava, displaying artistic creations that echo all facets of life on this aina. There is life under your feet here, history, culture, mana. In the Keahuolu Historic Preserve, there are many stories. All you have to do is be alert to the mo'olelo within. The preserve is in the Kula, midland part of the Ahupua'a, a dry, hot area with many recent lava flows running through it. In centuries past, uala, kalo, mai'a, voke, all necessary for survival, were cultivated in pockets of rich soil. As the kihapai, gardens of food plants grew, so did the village. Among the historic sites in the preserve is this ahu, shrine, that Kama'aina residents would have used to worship the elements for successful farming and celebrate abundance. A high-ranking ali'i lived here, marked by an adjacent heiau. Many papamu, game boards, are found throughout Keahuolu. Skills learned early on in Konane would benefit future life strategies. Innovation was critical to thrive. Access to fresh water was found in ponds and natural wells. Transporting this precious resource was a daily endeavor. Residents. Kama'aina used lava tube caves as shelter to escape from the blazing heat and to collect water. Within a large family complex, with farming terraces and several homes, was this halemua, men's house, where men would gather to eat, worship, and work together. Makau and fishhook making tools were found makai and kula, revealing that Kanaka traveled between villages, often taking their work with them. Between Kai and Kula settlements, ha'avi aku a ha'avi mai, trading of goods sustained the community. Harvests from the sea and shore were exchanged for farmed goods from Kula and Mauka. Many reminders of life in Keahuolu have been discovered. Abraders, kapa beaters, picks, and fish hooks and lures demonstrate an industrious and vibrant culture. And many treasures still exist here, reminding us of beloved people. Queen Lili'uokalani's kupuna have lived and governed in Keahuolu for generations. Since 1909, her legacy, her mana'o, her aloha, live on through the Queen Lili'uokalani Trust. The aina in her trust serves the needs of na keiki o ka aina. Within our ahupua'a of Keahuolu are rich gifts from our past, messages from our kupuna about a lifestyle based upon harmony with the land and sea, with a heritage of art, culture, craft, and love for family and community. The Queen Lili'uokalani Trust protects these gifts for all of us. Keahuolu Historic Preserve.
The Queen Lili'uokalani Trust has made a commitment to maintain the Keahuolu Interpretive Center and Historic Preserve in perpetuity as a place where its primary beneficiaries, orphan and destitute children of Native Hawaiian descent, as well as local school and community groups, can learn about the rich history of the area. For more information, please contact the Trust via their website, www.onipa'a.org.